For centuries, the story of Dracula has been accepted as fiction. However, after reading the book many times, we believe that there could be some truth behind it.
We brought together a group of researchers and scientists to try to prove that the story could be in fact real.
The first step in our search was to go to England and interview a descendant of Jonathan Harker.
The 7-hour flight to England was restless. The rumors about Jonathan Harker's descendant kept us all awake. If we can locate this descendant, we think we can gather enough information to prove that the story was real.
So we have arrived at the place that, according to our intel, is the last known address of Jonathan Harker's great-grandson. So I'm going to check it out. I'm going to hopefully interview him, get some information about his great-grandfather. What do you want? Hello, my name is Donald Truman. I'm a researcher. I'm working with a team of researchers. We are trying to uncover some secrets about the story of Dracula, and we have heard that the great-grandson of Jonathan Harker lives at this house. Can you tell us anything about that?
Well, you've come to the right place. Jonathan Quincy Harker Jr. III, at your service.
It's very nice to meet you. I was wondering if you could tell us anything about the life of your great-grandfather.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you know, your great-grandfather's journal was a vital tool in helping the team find Dracula in the book, and we think it would be a very helpful tool for us to find him this time. We know from the book that Mina Murray made many copies of his journal, and it would be very helpful to us if you could give us any information about the whereabouts of one of those copies.
So, you're looking to prove Dracula's existence. Well, I tried that too once. Figured it was just a bunch of mumbo-jumbo. The truth is, it's true. All of it. Dracula, vampires, the 3 young women, ladies by their dress and manner. Legend has it that one of my great-grandfather's journals, Jonathan Harker, was hidden away in Seward's Insane Asylum just down the road from here. I've tried looking for it, never found it.
Some very helpful information. Thank you for giving it to us and trusting us with this task, one that you've clearly tried to complete many times. If we find anything, we'll let you know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So we're walking up to Seward's Insane Asylum in order to find the journal. Hopefully we'll have more luck than the descendant did.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Heard that this was Seward's Insane Asylum from back in the day.
That is
we
correct.
Heard that Jonathan Harker's journal is hidden somewhere in here. We were hoping to get a chance to look for it. We're working a documentary.
I've heard the legends. Many have tried to look for it. No one has succeeded. But you're welcome to try.
Thank you very much.
So I just finished looking through the basement and I couldn't find anything. So it's been like 3 hours now. I mean, I think that descendant was right. You just can't find anything.
Yeah, looked in the back room, nothing back there either. It's just, this place really, if it is here, it's well hidden.
We've hit all the bookshelves, everything, like every single corner, everywhere. Like there's not a single place where it could be.
I think we're gonna have to give it up.
What? Wait, what was that? What?
Wait, what?
What is that?
This is it? This is it?
I think we found it.
We found the journal. It's a little beaten up, but there's still words in here. We found the journal. This was a great find.
It was.
Hold up, what is this? I struck downward at the hateful face, merely making a deep gash above the forehead.
What could that mean?
He must have gotten into some kind of quarrel with Dracula. Maybe when we go to the site, we'll find some clues that relate to that. After having success in England and finding Jonathan Harker's journal, we believe we finally have a lead to continue our search further.
Now I think the next step is to go to a remote village in Romania and find a townsperson to see if they can tell us more information about the castle.
The flight from England to Romania was only 3 hours. Now in Romania, we will go into villages and talk to townspeople, and hopefully they'll have some information on Dracula and his castle.
Pleased to meet you, sir. I'm John Casey. I'm a part of a group of researchers back in the United States, and we're trying to prove that Dracula, the book, is in fact real. And we already have located Jonathan Harker's journal, and we came here looking for more information.
Dracula. That is a very popular name around here. Superstition is widely prevalent in these areas. What do you want to know about Dracula?
Specifically, we want to locate his castle. As we read in his journal, Jonathan Harker's journal, suddenly I became conscious of the fact that the driver was in the act of pulling up the horses in the courtyard of a vast ruined castle, from whose black windows came no ray of light and whose broken battlements showed a jagged line against the moonlit sky. We think locating this castle, like the location of it, we can find artifacts that we can bring back to research.
Interesting, because legends have it that Dracula's castle lays past the grassy hills and over the Carpathian Mountains. If you're searching for the site, unfortunately, we'll not be able to take you there, as it is the night of St. George's Eve, and that is when all the evil in the world are in full sway, and none of the villagers will be able to come out of their house at night.
If my team is on a tight timeline, we are willing to take that risk.
Well, unfortunately, I will only be able to take you to the entrance to the clearing where Dracula's castle was once located. Deal or no deal?
It's a deal. Alright, so my partner has already begun digging, and now I will go and follow him.
What is this?
I don't know. What's on it?
Could that be the blood of Dracula?
Could it stay on after all these years?
Well, he is a vampire. I don't know how his blood works. We should probably take it back to get DNA tested, but it looks like it.
Is this enough we need?
I mean, if you find the DNA, there's really not much more conclusive evidence than that. I think we just hit the jackpot.
Think we should go back?
Yeah, let's go back.
It was a long flight to return back to the United States. We couldn't believe that we were moments away from proving that these artifacts are real.
So, the results of our carbon testing on the journal has come in, and it seems with our formula using the derivative of the logarithms based on the carbon found in the journal, this is 120 years old and could possibly...
Yeah, it's from about 1897, and so it makes sense that it would be for the same time period as Dracula.
Right, so this could very much be Jonathan Harker's journal.
Thank you. That's very helpful. We also did DNA tests on the blood from the rock that we found. And what we found is that in just one drop of blood, there are 8 different people's blood, which probably means that it came from 8 people, possibly through Dracula fighting them.
Thank you. That's very helpful information. I think our job here is done then. Thank you very much.
Great to work with you.
Now you have seen our reasoning, you have seen our travels, and you have seen our evidence. You have seen the descendant of Jonathan Harker, you have seen the long-lost journal, you have seen a rock from Castle Dracula, and you have seen all of these artifacts tested in the lab. Our part here is done. Now it is for you to decide. Dracula. Is it true?